Welcome back to Soda City Live. Before online dating, you had a chance to meet people in person, and the chances of being catfished was slim to none. Mesmerize Enterprise returns today. They're going to be hosting a good old-fashioned single speed dating, and it's a night that you might be able to find the one or a new one. Well, joining us today with more is Larae Cooper, and she is here with Mesmerize Enterprise. Thank you so much for joining us.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's
I'm doing
good.
great, but I'm sure there's some singles out there that can be doing better once they find the one and they come to this event.
Exactly. So they can show up this Saturday, June the 29th, downtown at the Regal Lounge. It'll be from 8 to 10 p.m. We're asking 25 and up only to come. No one under 25. We want to keep the age range as it is. And they'll just come out, go on 20 dates in one night. We're asking 20 women and 20 single men to come out and date. You know, go back to old school, old-fashioned, in-person dating, talking to each other. Each dater will have 3 minutes at each station. So you'll talk for an hour. Then after that, we'll have a little mixer for the singles to have fun and talk. Then after that, y'all have to go.
I love it. I love it. So it's a speed date and a mixer. So
Yes.
you get a chance to kind of mingle with other people. It's a single mingle.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. And I love the fact that you're taking it back and you're helping people to be able to be a little bit more personable. I know it's really hard, especially if you work all the time or maybe you just don't have a schedule where you can go out and meet people. This is a designated event because sometimes when you meet people going out, you're guessing if they're single or not. So
Exactly.
this event, everyone's coming with the intention of finding someone to date, and I love it. And I also love the range that you chose as well. Now, how long is this event? Because you say they get to speak with the same person for 3 minutes. How many people do you project to come, or are you wanting to come, so that we know how many people they'll be able to meet within that time frame?
Okay, so we expect 40 singles to come out, 20 women and 20 men. It's 20 stations that you'll move throughout the facility. Regal Lounge is just an exquisite facility. So you won't be in your face, sitting
Right.
at a table, moving down the table. No, you'll move around the facility, go to each station for 3 minutes. That'll be like an hour. The first hour is the speed date, and the last hour is the mixer. You can drink, you can eat some food, talk to people, because we've noticed in the metro, last time when we had the speed dating here at Regal Lounge, a lot of people are intimidated with that 3 minutes, just one person face to face. So we know we did it 5 minutes last time, so that's why we cut it down to 3 minutes, and then we give that last hour for a mixer, because we know people feel a little bit more comfortable, especially us ladies, just feel a little bit more comfortable mingling and moving throughout, you know, different facilities. So we just said a mixer for the last hour would be great.
Yes, and I want to also talk about some of the other events that you do. So you have had this mixer mingle here, as you mentioned before, but you also travel to different places as well. Talk about that.
Yes, because we're out of Georgia, really out of Augusta, Georgia. So we do events down in Georgia, here in South Carolina, and North Carolina. So we've met different singles throughout the place. And one thing I could say, men especially, come out, because the feedback we get from y'all, we love it, because you all are not getting catfish.
Yeah.
You see the female in person, you know, and she's not using her profile picture from 20 years ago when she was in high school. So that's why for the men, they love it, because they really get to interact with the females in person. So that's why we do them all over the Southeast.
I love it. Do you have any tips for anyone when they're going into these events? Like, how should you mentally prepare yourself? I know you say some people get intimidated, even though this is that opportunity to get the real physical, like you see what you see is what you get.
Exactly. So I would just say, just be yourself. Just come and be yourself. Relax, have fun, ask questions to different people. Questions you probably generally wouldn't ask them.
Not
Also,
what your favorite color is. That's kind of played out.
Exactly. And then if you do feel some type of intimidation, we do have questions throughout the facility that when you're walking to different stations, you can glance at a little bit. You know, it's not those generic generic questions. They're really some in-depth questions because there's some things that you really, really want to know
Yeah.
from a single person.
Right.
So if you are feeling intimidated, make sure you walk around and look at those questions because they really, really give you, you know, a place or something to ask the individual.
I love it. Well, how can folks register, and do you prefer people pre-register, and are you still accepting people walk-ins?
Yes, they can go to Eventbrite to get the tickets. We do have discounts on Eventbrite right now. So if you get your ticket early, it is better. But if you do come to the door, yes, you'll still have to purchase a ticket. You'll scan the QR code and purchase your ticket at the door. Yes.
All righty. And again, when is this event happening?
This event will be Saturday, June 29th, downtown Ringo Lounge on Bull Street. Yes.
All right. And again, it's ages 25 and up. They will be carding you at the door. So if you're younger, they're going to turn you away. All right. Awesome.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be sure to have these details online or on our Facebook page, Soda City Living. We know it's going to be a great event, and hopefully some people can find their forever person. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Soda City Live. We have a lot to get to.